Okay, grand final time. Battlefield of Eternity. We got Team SoundLess against the Hardos. It took Team SoundLess a bit longer to get to the grand final here. We always expected that this would be the grand final match of the fourth qualifier for the Masters Clash, but I honestly didn't really think that it would go to a 5-map match between Team SoundLess and Rage Quit Gaming. But either way, now we are going to find out which team is going to advance to the main Heroes of the Storm event, to the Masters Clash. We are in our little qualifier here, and after the Hardos have failed in 3 qualifiers to make it to a direct qualification spot, they are now for the last time active in a grand final. Can they make it directly, or do they have to go through the last chance qualifier? Now again, just a quick reminder, if you don't really know how exactly the system works, it's pretty easy. We have 4 open qualifiers. Open qualifiers meaning that anybody can sign up for these tournaments. So if you're a bronze 5 team and you want to have some fun, you can still sign up for it. Out of those 4 qualifiers, the teams that win a qualifier qualify for the Masters Clash directly, aka 4 teams, and then the teams that couldn't qualify directly can still gather points during all of these events by reaching the semifinals, the quarterfinals, or the round of 16, and so on and so forth. And the deeper you go in the tournament, the more points you get. Based on those points, a ranking is created, and after the 4 qualifiers, there's a last chance qualifier where the top 8 teams in that ranking have another opportunity to qualify for the event. That's the short story right here. Now, of course, if Team SoundLess or the Hardos, whichever team doesn't make it today, both of them already accumulated more than enough points to participate in that last chance qualifier, so that they got another shot. But let's face it, nobody wants to do that. You want to qualify as quickly as you can, exactly as 30K, for example, did during the first qualifier, like Chili Mountain did in the second, and the Donuts, who qualified in qualifier number 3. But yeah, in this Heroes of the Storm best of 5, in our tournament, we got now Rexa and we got Varian, so that Varian trend on Bad Benny continues when we're talking about the drafts. We're on Battlefield of Eternity, as I highlighted earlier. We got a Lucio and a Nubura combo for Team SoundLess, and, well, time will tell if they are able to push the Hardos to the limit, or if that last series has had an impact on them that they can't shake here. Cassia is back getting banned, so a lot of the damage dealers are currently eliminated, a lot of the poke damage dealers in particular. I mean, Cassia, Li Ming, and Chromie are pretty much all heroes that depend a lot on poke damage. So, there it is. We got a Blaze and Hanzo locked in, so there is already the damage right there. And, yep. With Hanzo in particular, they now got the... Well, it depends a little bit on what Nick does. Nick has been playing a lot with Ace in the hole in this map. You can still play with Exterminator for immortal damage. But as we've been saying, the Hardos have tried to focus a lot more on the team fights than on just playing around the objective. With Hanzo, of course, you have the level 4 that helps you to chip in serious damage. And there it is again, the Alarak pick that we already saw in one of the previous series, which they absolutely murdered with on Battlefield. A lot of aggression, a lot of power. And yeah, that's going to be pretty crazy there. So we got Alarak, we got Ana. We're going to have that boost. And Nano P for the red team. He's been a little bit of a linchpin for the team, I want to say. What are we going to get from him now? Yeah, there is Deathwing. Alright. Nano P with the final pick for them. Battlefield of Eternity. Map number 1 in the grand final of the 4th qualifier for the Masters Clash. Game number 1, the Hardos against Team SoundLess when Battlefield, and we got Hazu on Rexa on the left side of the map. Bad Benny on Varian, Nick on Alarak, we got Chris on Reyna, and we have Yazu on Ana. Yeah, and this time we actually get the Exterminator, so not the full focus onto the team fights as we've seen in a few of their games on Battlefield of Eternity recently, but instead really dealing with the objective. We got Team SoundLess on the right side with Hydra on Blaze, not going for the unstoppable frames, but instead locking in the Neural Stim Pack on level 1. Nino P himself on Hanzo, so Ice Cream on Anuburak, we got Farland on Deathwing, and Shamzik is playing Lucio. And they're trying to set something up at the top. Now, they are going for the same split, by the way, that we've seen the last time that they played with Alarak and Rexa on this map. This is a real similar combo. This is pretty much the same combo that they played there. They use Varian at the top lane at the beginning, and they are hoping to get kills at the bottom of the map with Rexa and with Alarak setting the kills up. And of course, it helps a lot when you have Misha just checking these bushes the entire time. But there's the damage output already. Hanzo's coming in as SoundLess is attempting to react to the situation that we have right now. And Hazo Ops is meeting that. Hardos is currently running between the two lanes. Very, very safe paths for him to not going through the middle. Always staying at the side here, trying to ensure that there is no possible ganks against him. Keeping himself and Misha at a bit of a distance too. But yep, bot lane, they're gonna try and set this pressure up with Nick, as I've been talking about. It worked extremely well in their previous series in the semifinal. And now they're going for a similar setup. Especially, of course, with these darts. The sleeping dart, if that connects, that's always a big problem. And right now, Nick was far enough away that it didn't become a problem. But it can become an issue. Farlander, yeah, minus points right there. Goes for the chicken skin on Deathwing. So we're going full chicken Deathwing over here. Never a good look. First of all, it makes me hungry. That's not a good thing in the first place. And second of all, it just looks ugly. Why would you think that's a good look? Ugh. Ugh. A plucked chicken right there. Ready to get pushed in the oven. Anyways, early on, both teams trying to go for the kills now. It's actually Nick that is in trouble and he gets booped back in by Lucio. And that's a kill. Nick is down. Ala Ruck got Ala wrecked. Oh yeah, goodbye my friend. So, Team SoundLess coming in with a kill here. Yeah. The Hardos, they were a team, or they are a team, where everybody, I mean, look at their lineup. It's crazy, right? Their lineup is absolutely insane. Everybody from the beginning was saying, hey, these guys, they are going to qualify right away for the Master Slash. Qualifier number 1, they didn't have Hardos with them. He didn't have time, so instead they actually played with Max Passion, and they were defeated by Chili Mountain, if I'm not mistaken, very early on in the tournament. Second qualifier, they were taken out as well. I think the Donuts defeated them. And then in the third qualifier, they made it to the grand final, but they had to face off against the Donuts once again. And the same result kicked in. So that forced them to participate in all 4 qualifiers. And I can tell you that these guys are going to be a bit frustrated at this point. So they're going to try and come in to finally lock in a victory and make this happen. But yeah, let's see if they can. We got also negatively charged for Alarak, so it means that we're going to see the endless stacking on the level 4 for him. Behemoth Armor hasn't been changed as a level 4 choice for Jimmy, despite the fact that this time we don't get the ace in the hole. And, well, let's see what's happening around the top, because that's where Jimmy is now trying to get the damage connected, and he is crushing it in the early game. Again, first objective, Exterminator, is such an insane tool, it is just ridiculous. Down here, they're still trying to fight, but look how quickly that changes. Variant goes down, so that's the second kill for Team SoundLess. Now they're losing out on the halftime show, but this is still... Ooh, yeah, there it is. Halftime show locked in. But this is still the second kill. And that translates into a leading experience, of course. Now, the position is a bit of an easy one to defend now for the blue team. They have a much easier time to move in here, and just look at how Chris is able to connect that. The problem is he gets stunned into the immortal stun. 1 kill, 2 kill. Team SoundLess. Damn. I mean, I don't know if the series against Team Rage Quit was just a bit of a warm-up, and now they are all of a sudden in a spot where just carrying the momentum into the next series, but they are crushing. Holy hell. That's 4 kills now. They got easy kills there too. They controlled their choke point. The setup of Sir Ice Cream at the side when he dove in was just perfect. And Nano P is trying to get the Immortal for them, even if it doesn't happen. It's just nuts. These guys are starting to get a massive lead. They have a level 7 talent. And there it is. Terror. In comes the next kill. Molten Flame. They want to go for Bad Benny. They can't right now. But the Immortal is going to be taken by Team SoundLess. Wow. I mean... Damn. Yeah, these boys are out for blood, aren't they? And 5 kills to 0? I don't know what's happening here. Maybe the Hardos aren't really warmed up yet. They've, of course, been watching the earlier match. So the shield is low on the Immortals. That's a blessing in disguise, but still. Here comes the melee mode as the shield gets dropped. So this should be an easy defense. Wall might fall, but I guess that's about it. But I'm starting to get a little bit worried here. Game number 1 is not off to a good start for the team in blue. And they are a bit of a fan favorite. I mean, again, look at their lineup. So the wall falls. That's the only thing that they could get. But let's be honest, with no shield on the Immortal, that's pretty much all that you can hope for, right? 12 stacks for Alarak. So he's getting the negatively charged damage in. He's actually sitting at the top damage for them. Look at the damage numbers, by the way. Deathwing is sitting at 20,000 thanks to all the Molten Flame damage that he was able to push out. And we got 8,000 for Alarak as the top damage dealer for the blue team. Now, to be fair, the second highest damage on the red team isn't much higher either. It's Hanzo with the 9,000, but then again, he also, of course, had a lot of time that he used on the Immortal as he was trying to get the damage over there. But yeah, that Deathwing setup is just murdering. So, yeah, bottom of the map. Now we got our 4-man as they're going for the camp again. But yeah, 5 kills to 0 and a 1-level lead. It's a bit of a worrisome trend. Nothing to freak out about just yet, but time will tell. For now, it's the level 10 talent that is really becoming a bit of a problem, because once that you got the level 10, you, depending on how early you get it, there's a couple of things you can do. Steal the opponent's camp away. Shaman camp, of course. Try to get the halftime show. Hydra at the top gets heavily attacked, and he got lucky, because if Varian made the rotation just a second sooner, he could have gone for the taunt, and that might have been the end of Hydra. But here we go. Objective is announced. They're going to get the level 10 together with it. They're defending the top lane now. And down to the right side of the map, of course, it is camp time. So here we go. That is the camp. That is the level 10. The high 5 kicks in. We got the bunker. And for Nubarak, we're going to see the cocoon. And Hanzo likely with the arrow here. And yep, there we have it. So they should be able to... Actually, they're a little bit late on this one. I was thinking of them moving in and trying to get the halftime show connected, but with the Hardos picking up some extra experience in the meantime, they're getting... they're way closer now than I thought they'd be. So instead, we got some plays made down at the bottom of the map as Nick is adding a combo onto Hydra, hoping for a kill. A little bit of damage against the Immortal, but it's not enough. And yeah, there's the Hyperion. The Eye of Horus is out. Rexa. Don't think we're going to see a surprise there. Would be shocked to see a Misha build on him. Instead, we're going to see, as usual, the Unleash the Boars. And there it is. Sir Ice Cream, bit low. Level 10 always changes the dynamic. Heroic abilities are always the one talent that changes the entire dynamic of the game. And they are already falling back here. Farlander still creating some space for them. Arrow, and there's the dive. And Chris is... Oh, he's alive. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. And so is Lucio. Both of them are down. Kill for a kill. Nice dive, but Yasuo nearly kept him in play. That is crazy. That Yasuo was able to nearly keep him in play is just nuts. 6 kills to 1, and that kill against Lucio was actually the first kill that the Hardos were able to lock in. Now they're still playing around the Immortal a bit over here. Hydra is low on mana, I might add, but Bad Benny, he was zoned out quite a bit here and has eaten a ton of damage. He's down to 50% now. Nick is sitting at 21 stacks on his level 4, so he's getting a little bit more damage connected. But this game is a bit different than I expected. I thought that the Hardos were coming in with the upper hand, and that Team SoundLess would have to fight in order to bring it back, but right now we're seeing more or less the opposite happen, at least in the early team fights, for as much as they're worth. Yeah, Bad Benny with a big dive onto Hanzo. Nanopi just barely jumped out. Oh boy. Yeah, these things are getting a little bit close. First it was Blaze at the top lane that got lucky, or at least was cutting it super close, and now we're having the same thing happening at the bottom of the map with Hanzo. Both of them need to be careful here. Here's the engage again. 1, 2. Yeah, and the arrow. Ooh, not connecting with anything. Big arrow camera. Yeah, down here, another combo from Alarak, but the bunker is ready. 6 kills to 1. And Nick. Oh, Hydra! But Nick is down first, and Hydra gets away. Granny is trying to get the kill against Lucio secured, and she can't. They're all still moving out. The taunt is in. They go for Sir Ice Cream. He gets stunned again, and he gets out. Oh my god, are you serious? No freaking way. All of them are able to escape. They have to give the position up on the Immortal, but they were able to get a kill again. 7 kills to 1. They're again in the lead, but they're losing the halftime show. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's not really important how many kills you got. It's more important on what did you do with those kills. And they got the kill, but they had to move back because everybody dropped so low. The Hardos nearly locked in multiple kills against them. And now instead they're trying to go through the bottom of the map in an attempt to take down the fort here. So, yeah, some crazy shit. Like, seriously. Crazy, crazy fights now. And they go for the fort, and it seems like they're going to get this fort. Deathwing is still occupying a couple of those heroes up at the top side. The level 13 talents are now in. They're still defending their own immortals, so good damage at the structure bot lane. But you don't want to lose that immortal now. It's kind of nuts. I mean, that was just crazy. The supports, they are doing work here. Both of the supports are playing out of their mind. That has to be a kill now. Maybe not. They go for Nick again, so Ice Cream is low, and Shamzik is keeping them here. There's the Hyperion though. Yeah, shield goes down slowly, but the Hyperion creates the space. Hanzo with the arrow. Chris. Oh, he's close. But there's the Cocoon play, and they want to go for Varian again. They go for Varian. One stun is out. Yeah, but the Immortal is falling. Can they kill Bad Benny? They can kill Misha. But the Immortal is locked in by the Hardos, and they still have... no, they don't. No, Chris! Oh, Chris is dead. I was just about to say they got their entire team alive, but yeah, scratch that. Chris is dead, and they want more. They go for Hazu, he nearly dies, Nick is low, and they want the kill, and they just barely miss it. Ana, again, doing work. Yeah, Ana absolutely crushing here, keeping everybody alive. Look at that damage output though. 47,000 now for Deathwing. It's just nuts. 8 kills to 1. Thanks to the kill against Chris, they can go for the defense, and I don't really think they're going to lose that fort. Yeah, maybe. No, I think it's going to get close. If the blue team... Oh yeah, if they get a kill, then they get it 100%. Yeah, they're going to get it. And that kill, they dodged it. They actually dodged it. Ah, Granny! Granny! And he makes it out. Oh my god, this game! The arrow slows him down a bit in the back here, but what a game. What a beginning of this grand final. It's just nuts. I mean, seriously. 54,000 damage, 30,000 damage on Alarak, 35 stacks for him now on the level 4 on the negatively charged. Wow. I mean, they are pulling no punches. 9 kills to 1, and they only have a, well, half-level lead. A little bit more than that. This is just a crazy series already. And it has just started. Yeah, the Hardos are moving topside. I think they themselves probably thought that this would be a bit easier than what they're facing off here against now. It's a level lead by now that we got for Team SoundLess, and they are working at the bot lane. They're hoping to take also 4 down. And given the fact that they already dropped this one so low, they got a chance to pull it off. They're poking this out, and they see the top lane. They see that Rexa isn't here. So they can go for it. Rexa was trying to catch up in experience, but that's the end of the fort, and they now can take the fountain down too. So, yeah, they want level 16 of course, but whew, 35 stacks for Alarak, 18 for the Behemoth armor, and yep, top side, that's where we go for the next potential play. As the objective gets announced again, and that is bad news now. What does that mean? It means that the Hardos are gonna face off in an immortal fight against the team when we have the level 16 talent ready. Deathwing moved out just as they were about to gank him. It doesn't change the fact that 16 is gonna be ready in just a few seconds. And of course with that, we're gonna have a 16 versus 15 battle around the next immortal. Halftime show should be a freebie, and they might get more than that even. Rough. It is a rough position to be in. Yeah. Right now, let's see how they're going to deal with this. It's half a level, but the halftime show should still be taken. They should. This is one of the things that surprised me with Team SoundLess always a little bit. That they're not more aggressive when they have a talent advantage like this. They're usually playing a very aggressive style, but right now you can see that they're actually playing the slow. They're defending the bot lane first, which I don't even mind. But now they still should try and use that gap a little bit better, and they just don't. You can't obviously just simply YOLO in. Good move by Nick, pushing him into the mortal stun. But they are now looking at this, and they have done nothing with the advantage. Nothing has happened. 16 versus 16 now, so that talent advantage didn't give them anything. Now there's a little bit more damage from Farlander. He gets immediately attacked by Chris as he's flanking in. Stuns are coming out. There's the taunt, and uh-oh. Arrow into the back line. Alara gets hit by it again as Hanzo commits to the ult. Everybody's a little bit low here. The bunker Cocoon is out, and the Hyperion has also been used. So everybody is dropping the R buttons here. But they're getting pushed back. Slowly but steadily we're seeing the Hardos taking control. It's a slow process. And again, they lost a 4-2. So it's not like they're ahead on anything, but it just always seems that they are the ones now pushing the agenda. This could turn it though. Maybe an opportunity for Team SoundLess to get a kill. They're looking for a chance. They couldn't find it right now. But there's still a bit of poke happening. They are pushing back over. There's the aggression that we've been asking for the entire time from the red team. And they're going for it. Yeah. More damage from Deathwing. A little bit of damage against the Immortal. They're sliding in the back. The taunt is out. They're making a play for Chris. Deathwing with a big dive. Nubarak is dead. And Chris survives as Farlander goes for Ana instead. Chris drops to Hanzo. Chris just got Hanzo'd. Jimmy gets Hanzo'd. And Deathwing makes it out. Deathwing is able to escape, but the fight isn't over. Shamzik is dropped, and that is the support gone. A little bit more terror here from Deathwing, but they are already on the back foot. Another arrow. Oh my god, Bad Benny. He's incredibly low. The bunker. And they are still trying to get the kill, but they can't. They go for Misha. They at least drop her. It's a 4 versus 3 on the map, and Nubarak is going to be back in a moment, but oh my god. Also, look at the stacks that we're seeing from Alarak here. 49 on his negatively charged. Alarak is at 46,000 damage. Deathwing is at 72,000, but Alarak isn't really looking too bad either. 49 stacks already at 17 minutes? That is not bad. That's definitely something that can get even worse as time continues. But of course, it's 10 kills against 3. But it is an incredible brawl that we're seeing here. Okay. They're trying to make a play again. Yeah, Farlander's a bit too far away. They're going in. Burn it to ashes, baby. Fire everywhere. Fire everywhere. The cocoon is out. They're trying to get Alarak out of the fight as they're looking for the rest of the team. Halftime show hasn't even been reached. Not even the halftime show. We got the epicenter now. Level 16 times for both. We're nearly level 18. And they're going for the camps again. They still have their camps to take. And that's what they're doing. They're hoping to force them to the top lane to defend so that they can go for the objective instead. I mean, damn. Oh boy. Yeah, and they're scared of Alarak. I'd be too. 51 stacks. This is just continuing to get nastier by the second. He's at 126 sadism as well. Of course, he wants a little bit more. If he is successfully avoiding dying, then this is going to be a nightmare as this continues. But yeah, top side, they're trying to go for Deathwing. And Bad Benny is really annoyed. He's like, why can't I taunt this guy? I'm insulting his mother and everything, but for some reason he's just immune against it. So yeah, that guy maybe has a problem hearing. I guess, in my opinion, the real reason why Deathwing is actually not being... why you can't taunt Deathwing is that he is actually misnamed. His real name is Deathwing. So yeah, he's totally deaf. And now he's dead. Turned into Deadwing very quickly. And got killed by Jimmy and by Ana. Sharpshooter setup. Yeah, and here we go. 52 stacks now. They're starting to move in even deeper. They want more kills. They want to stack a couple of deaths. And Nubarak, the big engage. Epicenter. And yeah, he's dead. The bug is dead. He moved in a bit too deep. 55 stacks. 58 stacks now for Alarak. Jesus, Nick, calm the fuck down, please. 60,000 damage for him now. And we're only on, what is this? Immortal number 3? Top side, the key or the fort is already in trouble. They're zoning out in the defense. We got Jimmy doing the damage on the left side. But oh boy. 10 kills to 5. Yeah, the Hardos. The Hardos, they're coming for it now. They take this one. Top fort is also down. Nick is moving in for even more damage. Easy peasy. Stack after stack is being acquired here. And they have half a level. Half a level until 20. And guys, I don't know, but with Rex at the bottom, now he makes his way top. They're gonna get it for the push, aren't they? Storm Talents plus an Immortal with an 80% shield. Good luck. What a great opening for Team SoundLess, but really, the Hardos, you just cannot underestimate them, no matter how far ahead you are. These guys are like cockroaches. They just don't die. They're clinging to life, and then they take you down when you least expect it. There's the deadly charge. 62 stacks now for Nick. They're making another play, this time for Blaze, and he's down. Blaze is dead. A noob gets wrecked. And that is I mean, this could be lights out right here. The keep is definitely gone. There's no way to save the keep. They're a little bit low in HP, so I'm not sure if they can survive here. There's a lot of poke happening from Hanzo in particular. The shield is gone on the Immortal, but they're gonna get some damage for sure. And now, oh my god, another kill. Just calm down. Here's the Hyperion. They're making the play, and that is game number 1. The Hardos, ladies and gentlemen. What a comeback in this one. What a fantastic game by them. GG, well played, as the blue team locks in the victory on Battlefield of Eternity and takes the lead in the best of 5 series here at the Grand Final.
Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV.
Tomb of the Spider Queen doesn't come as a surprise. Every single time when they win game number 1, Tomb of the Spider Queen is immediately the map choice of Benny and his team. Team SoundLess, they lost on Battlefield of Eternity. Initially, they had a great opening with multiple kills that they were able to set up. And the triple or quad kill that they got at some point around the Immortal was a huge opening. But the Hardos, they fought their way back, and especially Nick, of course, dropping insane damage with the stacks that he got on Alarak. The negatively charged got stacked up to, I don't know, 64, 65, something like that. And it was just crazy. They did fantastic there. Now, we got the Chromie ban, we got the ban on Uther, and of course now on the second map there's a chance to get even farther ahead. As I said, the Hardos, they want to make sure that they are smashing through this grand final, so that there's absolutely no doubt that they're belonging into the Masters Clash here. So they're going to do whatever they can. But it's an Ana ban. Can you blame them? Like, seriously? Can you blame them for banning Ana? Usually we see Ana banned against Banana because Banana's Ana is pretty bananas, and that's why most of the teams ban Ana against Banana. But Banana's not the only that can play a good Ana. There's other players outside of Banana that can play a really solid Ana, and that's mainly Yasuo. And he has been dropping it. I mean, damn, he saved so many of them. Both of the supports played fantastic. The same is also true for Lucio, of course, on last map. But yeah, they are just done with this. Ana, with every single time the Eye of Horrors and all of this crap ain't happening. So instead, Johanna is getting locked in by Sir Ice Cream. Obviously we're on Tomb, so you want to have the extra wave clear here. But off we go. Double pick. What are we seeing for them? There's Yasuo immediately looks at Lucio and says like, okay, if I can't get my Ana, then I'm gonna get at least Lucio. So we're gonna go for that. We got Chris on Sonya, so that's already good for the offlane for them. Solid setup here as well. And it's party time. Because with that, I could totally see that we're at the bot lane, maybe getting in Leoric again. We've seen also Hazu and others playing with Rexa a lot here, so there's a chance for that. But anyways, there's the Brightwing pick. And a Malthael. Alright, the Fruit Fly and a Malthael, the aspect of a death right there. Okay, time for the ban. So we got Nenopy still out in Farlander. Nenopy has the entire time been the, well, the X factor in the entire draft. He's been playing Genji, he's been playing Zeratul. He's been also always playing like the hero that wants to be the one that you need to focus your attention to. I would not be surprised to see him look at Tracer at some point. So he's just like the main damage dealer most of the time for them and likes to play these melee assassins that are really just mobile and can be in your face from the get-go. So that's what he's looking for there. But we got a ban on Tychus. Has been the bread and butter of the Hardos. There's another map where Nick could of course also shine with a good side laner here. But yeah, let's see. Blue team with the next 2 picks, and we still need a main tank for Bad Benny. I mean, Varian's open, he's been playing Varian the entire time, so why change it, right? If you want to have more wave clear, then this is maybe not the best pick. But yeah, they've been locking in Varian over and over and over again, and they're not changing it at any point. There it is again, the Varian pick, and we have Gul'dan together with that. Okay, so Gul'dan plus Varian. We had teams ban Varian against them. Oh, and there we go. Vala and Zare. Yeah, that fits the bill. Nenopy with Hot Pursuit on level 1. Nice movement speed. Getting Zarya with a speed barrier on level 4. Can zip around the opponents a little bit. So we got a Vala set up. And that is awesome if you can keep Vala alive. But that's always the big if, right? Nick, he's going to try and shut that down. And what are we getting from him? We got the Varian and Sonya set up. Gul'dan. And Nick on the last pick. With Maiev. There she is. Tomb of the Spider Queen, the second map at Benny on Varian. At this point, I really feel silly even mentioning it. Every single time that he has the opportunity, he's playing Varian. He really likes that guy. So we got on the left side, Chris on Sonya for now. Of course, Nick on Maiev, Hardos and Gul'dan, and Yasuo is playing Lucio. To the right side of the map, Hydra with Malthael, Ninopi on Vala, so Ice Cream on Jojo, and Farlander is playing Zarya. Shamzik on Brightwing. The Fruit Fly in the house, Trashwing getting played again. Yeah, and for Nick, we got the Pursuit of Vengeance on level 1. We're done with the Echoed Corruption, as so often. And yeah, it's a little bit of a moment of truth scenario. It's always tricky when you're 0-2 behind, so they're going to try and avoid that at all costs. It's all on Ninopi, honestly. Ninopi is the one that we really have to pay attention to because he's the main damage dealer for the team, and he is also the one that they're going to try and protect with Zarya as much as they can. Farlander riding in style into the battle here with the money pick. Nick, of course, is going to try to set some kills up. And talking about kill setups, at the bottom of the map, thanks to Brightwing, Hydra is surviving, but that was a bit of a dicey situation right at the get-go of the game. Yeah, 1 minute in. Camps are, of course, now soon spawning, so we'll see what they can do here. But it is time to party, because I want to see what especially Vala can pull off in this game. Ninopi has played some fantastic games. The semi-final, he played... I mean, again, his Zeratul was amazing. He played a great Genji as well. They had just awesome games all over the place, and now he has the support of Zarya and Brightwing behind him, but he's also the one that the entire team is banking their hopes on. Delivers a lot of the wave clear then with this multi-shot, especially since we can expect it to kick in on level 4 and level 7 as well, with the Arsenal mainly. But yeah, they are gonna make a play for Vala whenever they got a chance to do that, and Varian is of course gonna be the one with the taunt. Comes in and yep, Varian with a big taunt on Vala. Nova is a better damage dealer than you. Vala immediately gets mad and starts attacking him. Yeah, Varian has insults like that everywhere. Honestly, I really feel that we should have some insult voice pack that you can buy from Blizzard. As much as I dislike what they are pulling in the past few years, I really would drop my wallet for that one, because that would be amazing. Your mama is so fat, One Punch Man has to punch twice. Your mama is so fat, Garrosh is in a wheelchair now. I mean, the opportunities are endless, honestly. They are endless. Voice lines like this, God, that would make my day. I could listen to that shit every day, for sure. Comes in, tries to taunt Karazim. Hey, Baldy, can't grow hair, huh? Something like that. Look at that, Brightwing already. Gets taunted here immediately. You think you're a real healer? Nobody likes you. And Brightwing immediately like... starting to attack and shit like that. Either way, that's what we need. Blizzard, listen, again, can take credits, fine, no problem. Yeah, 5-5, no kills just yet. Everybody's just like dodging around a little bit. Again, both of the teams are of course experienced enough that they're not really dying just yet, but of course now with those flanks set up, we could see the first one fall finally. Yasuo is able to make it out. Ooh, instead it is the aspect of death that dies, but Yasuo, careful buddy, if you get a particle grenade to the face, yeah, exactly like that, then you're in trouble too. But he survives with 170 or whatever he had left there towards the end. Either way, we got the 1 kill, but it's again telling that it's Yasuo that is just allowing the team to escape here and just zips around like a bunny on speed with this Lucio, and is totally tilting this one. But yep, by now we got Hardos at the top, working of course on the stacks on the level 1. He has 11, you usually want to complete around level 16 so that you get the full combo with the Ruinous Affliction, which is the traditional 16 talent. The tether again, Maiev, careful, Nick, and Nick is dead. The problem is that Hydra is very deep too. They need to somehow save him, and by Benny, they might get a follow-up kill. They're going for Hydra, but it is Varian that dies. At least they get the kill against Malthael too. Now it's a battle for gems, of course. Both of the teams are trying to secure them, and they have identical gem amounts right now. Nobody has actually lost anything here or has lost more than the other team. It's absolutely insane. So with that, they're starting to jump big up here, and let's see what they can get. Yasuo. Yeah, he wants Farlander, but he can't get him. Yeah, couldn't really make it happen. Okay. Yeah, at the bottom of the map, 40 gems turn in, but it's the blue web weavers that get dropped first. Bad Benny was ready to interrupt some of the turn-in attempts. 2 kills to 2. It is fairly even. There's a slight lead in experience for the blue team, and they also got the web weavers, so they have a bit of a lead on it. And in the middle, Nick looking for a tether as well. By the way, the build that we're seeing, way more of a focus into the spin to win right now from Sonya, so not really going full on into the smash setup that we see lately a lot more. So the build, of course, still has a bit of flexibility on Sonya. But now it's time to try and take a couple of these structures down. And Gul'dan in particular is going to try to provide the wave clear so that they get that done. We got Sonya at the bottom against Malthael in the 1 versus 1 setup. Over here, the taunt is through. This time against Jojo. And off it is. Both of the both of the towers are down. And at the bot lane, they're trying to also take Hydra down. Brightwing helped out a bit, but both of the walls eliminated. And at the top, of course, the wall is also taking some damage. And this, yeah, this could be a problem if they can connect. But Penny is trying to zone them, and they are going for the fort now. Yeah, there is some fair damage here. I mean, I'm not sure if they can take the entire thing. The minions are still trying, but there's the quest completed. And yeah, it is close. Hazu coming in with 1-2 hits, and that thing is gone. Yep, that is it. Is that enough? I knew it. Like a hit point is left or so. Yeah, they're obviously gonna take it, but anyways. So Ice Cream up here, he needs to be careful. Nenopi is also very much alone. If Vala gets taunted, then she's in trouble. Ford in the mid lane has now been destroyed. Hazu, of course, didn't stand a chance. Here comes the level 10 that gives us the Horrify for Hazu, and he can set kills up. We also have no leap in this game, but instead, again, the Wrath of the Berserker. It's not really a big gap that they have. SoundLess is about to drop their own heroic abilities into the mix. And of course, they're still looking for a turn-in. They have the gems, and Hydra is trying, but he gets interrupted. At the bottom of the map, Sonya is pushing, and Sonya against Brightwing with Siege Giants to help her out. That fort is toast. That fort is gone. No chance on this one. So that's the second fort that falls. It's a real good setup for the Hardos now. Okay. Yeah, Hydra gets attacked now as well. And he wants the turn-in, and he gets the turn-in. Nice. Yeah, that camp that they took helped them to push this out even further. Talking about camps and pushing, those siege giants are still active. Horrify, Nenopi, and the kill. The kill, but the counter kill. Both of the supports are gone. Varian. No way, he actually makes it out. Oh, and Vala died. What? No freaking way. Vala went down, and now they're all so low that they have to abandon the web weavers. Check that one out. Keep an eye on Vala. She strafes in, and then she's all at the front. Nick comes in and just drops her, tethers her and drops her. And now, without any additional heroes, the web weavers are of course easily defended. They pretty much did no damage in the middle. The one at the top gets taken down too. It's 4 kills to 3, a level lead for the Hardos, and they're already roaming the map again in the attempt to get some kills in. Damn. Really difficult. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. And here comes Bad Benny. Alright. 4 kills to 3. And Varian is looking for the next taunt. My best taunt, honestly, my favorite taunt line would be the one for Thrall. Your mama is so fat that the chain lightning bounces 3 times on her alone. So that gets the war chief going. I'm telling you that much. Like, ooh, he's getting mad when he hears this one. Not my mama. Uh-oh. Not Hazu. There's the sound barrier. Good job by Yazu. But, oh, the kill. Vala is down. The main damage gone. What a beautiful Horrify from Hazops. Brightwing is also eliminated. Yep, that was a neat one, and now they're going for the tether on Hydra. It's another kill. Damn, son, they are crushing right now. You can't give Nick my F. That's not working. It's too much CC. You have a Horrify Hazu with a beautiful setup, then you have Varian with a taunt. The tether comes in, and they're just controlling the space so insanely well here that it's nearly impossible for Team SoundLess to make a good engage happen. And the biggest problem is really that Vala just can't connect the damage. I've been talking about how they need to keep her alive and let her dance around the opponent's team, and it's just not happening. Now we got 30,000 damage on Gul'dan, 28,000 damage on Vala, but look at the minimap. The forts are down. They're dropping fort after fort over here. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, we've seen some amazing comebacks here, but unless they are finally able to get some web weavers going, maybe take a boss or something, this is going to be tough to recover from. There's, of course, always the chance that the Hardos overstep a little bit and throw the game, but it shouldn't really happen too often here. So, yeah. By now, we got also next talents in... I mean, guys, look at these minimaps. The wall at the keep at the bottom gets attacked. Sonya is busying herself alone at the top. Nobody's trying to stop Chris. They all go for the attack. 4 versus 5. 4 versus 4, and they win it. They win it. They take Johanna down. Johanna is dead. The wall is gone. They are crumbling. They're crumbling. They're falling apart. There's the level 16 against level 13 talent. The top keep is down. They're moving into the middle. At the bottom of the map, the entire wall has been opened up to. What an unbelievable power play now from the Hardos. They really, really want to make sure that they're winning this one, don't they? Vala is dead again. She just can't make any moves here. They get another kill. Malthael is down once more, and they're starting to go for keep number 2. We're only 10 minutes into the game, and they are farming them. They're turning Heroes of the Storm into a farm simulator. Yeah, that's the keep in the middle. That's the keep in the middle. Chris is saying, fuck the keep, let's go core, boys. But apparently he's pretty much alone in that assessment. Finally, the rest of the team says, you know what, you might have a point here. But yeah, with 3 down, why not? Might go for the core, can do a little bit of damage here. Even if you can't take the entire thing down, you can always go for a backdoor afterwards. And they are right-clicking it. Yeah, need to make sure that you don't lose the entire team here, but again, they're winning it, they're taking it, that's a 2-0. That's it! 11-minute game, a 2-0 victory for the Hardos against Team SoundLess on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Game number 3, Cursed Hollow is the map, and the Hardos, they're going hard on this one. They are trying a quick 3-0 as it happens, and we'll find out on Cursed Hollow if they can pull it off. Now, there is a bit of a change here, and that change is that Team SoundLess did not decide this time to take first pick. Instead, they came in and said, we want to play in Cursed Hollow. Now, we've seen Hydra now play Abathar and the Vikings on this map. That's 2 of the picks that oftentimes teams would not really go for here. There's a couple of ways this can play out. Either they don't plan on taking either one of the heroes and they're just trying to bait a couple of picks and bans, but it could also be that now Abathar gets banned, which isn't the case, Medivh instead. And now that Abathar is up, Hydra could first pick it, or they could try to take the late Vikings here. So the draft is definitely going to be a bit more interesting, because this is a map where both of the teams signaled in the past that they're willing to play both Abathar and the Vikings. So does that necessarily merit you taking it as a first pick? Probably not. But at the same time, there's options now, and both teams know that. So with the draft here, both will be careful that they have a lineup they could use against Abathar composition and against a Viking composition. You can already tell how long they need to really lock that pick in, and that's for exactly that reason. And then here comes Varian. It's just like, seriously. I wonder if Bad Benny at this point, if the team is just yelling at him, just like saying, dude, like, don't pick him again, pick something else. Really, we're bored of this guy. But there's the Viking pick. They take care of them right away. That's a really early commitment. Now, do you normally want to pick the Vikings this early? No, of course not. You don't want to. You want to pick the Vikings as late as you can, so that your opponent cannot prepare for it. But Hydra knows that teams are just banning Vikings against him left, right, and center. And after this double pick, we're going to have the 3rd ban kicking in. So they are committing to the Vikings early. They're showing their hand, and they're just saying like, hey, this is one of the few things we can pull off where we think we can get a win. So let's try and use it. Ragnaros and Brightwing get locked in. Ragnaros has been played a lot more by Chris in just lately. And well, here we go. This is going to make this one interesting. Now, the Hardos they know what's coming. Now they just have to try and play around this a little bit. And we'll see if they can. Zeratul gets banned. They want to make sure that there's no Viking farming going on. But of course there's other heroes that could also try to hunt them down. I mean, even Tracer can do that to an extent. So, yeah. Shamzik and Hydra, the 2 that picked so far. And here comes the ban. And of course, do you ban a Zarya out? Do you ban a Sylvanas out? You want to stop them from having that strong 4-man that really just like pushes in. And that's why Zarya gets banned. Now, that means that Sylvanas is still up. You can play a Sylvanas, you can play a Greymane. If your entire idea hinges around you having a strong 4-man, speeding it up with Lucio, then that's what you're trying to do. And there she is. Sylvanas gets taken, so it's telegraphed what they're going to try and do. We know what they're trying to do. Hardos know what they're trying to do. And they're trying to react to it now. Nenope is, as I said, the X factor, but a lot of that has already been relieved by the fact that Lost Vikings were picked this early. So, huge commitment. But now, Nick and Hazu, the last two to take a hero here. We need that side laner. Are they going to go for maybe like a Genji? Anything that's like mobile and can take them down? They're trying to siege up themselves with Sergeant Hammer, and we get Maiev. So they want to be aggressive too. They're just saying like push against them. And we've seen similar approaches already. Haven't always worked out, but the experience that is on the blue team side is of course incredible. So Nenope with the last pick. Keep in mind this is game 3 in our Heroes of the Storm series. This is a best of 5. If SoundLess loses here, it's over. And here comes Imperius. Imperius is in, and well, guys, that sets us up for Cursed Hollow. Let's jump in. The 3rd game in the grand final at the 4th qualifier of the Masters Clash. The Hardos with a 2-0 lead against Team SoundLess, everybody. Bad Benny once again on Varian. We got Hardos on Sergeant Hammer, Nick on Maiev, Yasu on Brightwing, and Chris on Ragnaros. Okay, Team SoundLess on the other hand, with Hydra on the Lost Vikings, Falenda on Imperius, we got Sir Ice Cube on Anubarak, Nenope on Sylvanas, and we got Shamzik on Lucio. Alright, let's go. Yeah, also Varian, of course, he's practicing already. He's waiting for the level 4 so that he gets his taunt. He's practicing his insults so that he has all of the heroes attacking him. And, well, there it is. Your mama is so fat that Ragnaros can use Molten Core on her. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I mean, who wouldn't attack her for that? By the way, talking about attacking things, Nick with a bit of an aggressive move towards the top, and he makes it out. He gets ganked up on and makes it out. So yeah, good for him. But there's Sergeant with the hammer time. We have our 2 lanes, and of course, down at the bottom of the map, Hazops is sieging up, trying to counteract the damage. Nice connect, good stun. Nick still gets away. You got to be kidding me. Are you serious? It's like you can give Yasu whatever you want, and he is just making sure that nobody dies. It's just crazy. So right now, Hazops is already sitting here. We're seeing the bot lane also slowly starting to fall, but the hopes and dreams of the red team currently hinge on the Sylvanas push that they have here. So they're currently trying to go for that. All the way up at the top. They're starting to also push this out a little bit. It's all about the control with the Vikings. There's the lockdown against Chris, and Brightwing keeping them alive once again. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a real good one. Nenope. Ooh. Yeah. Nearly going down here. The problem is also Nick on Maiev, of course. That's a huge problem. So if Nick gets those tethers in and yeah, pulls you into the tower range and they get some damage, that's just a big issue. Chris is also like hunting some of the Vikings now, and Hazops doesn't even have his level 7. And look at this, he already completed the entire wall and he took the fountain down. So you can tell that this structural damage that we're seeing from them is just crazy. Good kill with the meatball right here. They're going for the camps now, both of the teams do. And what they're really trying to accomplish is, of course, that push in the mid lane now with the help of Sylvanas. Varian nearly has level 4, and again, he's been practicing insults all day, so he is ready for those taunts. Also, we got the engage now, with the subterranean shield probably kicking in at level 7, but so far it's the Underking that he's committing to. Varian is already waiting in the wings over there. Yeah, Lucio, careful. And Farlander's hoping for that stun. But again, here's the Molten Core, and he's defending with the Molten Core against that push, and that push has done so much work in previous games with Sylvanas. At least they get the kill against Maiev, so that's a good start for Team SoundLess. But Molten Core is helping with the defense. And in the meantime, Hazops was at the bot lane, opening this up even further and trying to set up a proper position for the next push on the objective. Trying to lock the first tribute in. Now again, level 7 talents are going to be crucial for Sergeant Hammer, as they're going for the bit of the bush fight that we're having here. But yep, here we go. Bad Benny, careful, the stun, and there it is. Yeah, I don't know, he insulted a few too many people. At this point, he's been running around all day long just telling your mama jokes. And people are getting a little bit mad about it. Saying like, what about your mama, huh? So, yep. Easy kill. 1 versus 4. They get him, no problem. Now, the Tributor has also been locked in by Team SoundLess. Nick is still hoping to set a kill up for the team, but he gets stunned out, and that is the end of him. 3 kills to 1. Started off really well for the blue team, but now they are struggling a little bit more. Now, again, they still have done a serious amount of damage to the structures. They are still doing it at the top lane. Hydra has to be super careful with this. Level 7 talents are now ready, and that's where Hammer gets a big power spike. Good kill also against Balog again. But of course, you can see that SoundLess is at least fighting back. They're doing some work here. There's the hover siege mode, as you would expect, and we also get the blistering attacks right now. And down to the bottom of the map, there is, again, a little bit of a push here. Okay, so the Ice Cream is already moving around. They're hoping to get some kills, maybe get a quick rotation going, speed it up with Lucio, set Sylvanas up on a lane. And Nick has started to attack some... He's pretty much trying to build confidence. He got attacked in the last team fight and went down in the PvP, so he's trying to build a bit of confidence by taking some of the Siege Giants down. And is succeeding on the PvE side of the game. With success, I might add. So yeah, confidence boosted, and he goes straight back into the battle. And it's not looking good for him, is it now? Ah, the Taunt and the Brightwing heal changed things a little bit. The stun connects from Imperius, but still, they're not doing too shabby here. They want to get the tribute. Bad Benny, is it going to interrupt? Yep, there it is. It's once again Ragnaros. Die, insect. Yeah, and that's not the only thing that's pushing. Topside, as you can see, there's the Siege Giants that have done some serious damage towards the fort. Tribute has now been taken, and it is indeed the blue team that was able to secure it. But at the bottom of the map, there's also some pushing going on with Hydra on his Vikings. Okay, so we got level 9 versus level 9. Which level are they at? 9. Thank you. Always good to have you around and clarify things for me. Yeah, it's boss time, and it seems like they're gonna try for it. Normally it's an even exchange, not so in this game. I mean, it's only 4 of them, but Brightwing has to help out. There's the taunt. Shamsing is nearly down, and they gotta leash this one. They really gotta leash this one. They want him. Are they really making the commitment here? Balog is dead too, so the Vikings are suffering as the rest of the team is struggling here. But yeah, the boss gets leashed. That's a lot of time wasted up here. And the level 10 is any moment ready now. Okay. So, with that, we got Shamzik and... yeah, there. Oh, Lava Wave! Against the Viking combo, this makes a little bit more sense. You're not looking at this many team fights in the same fashion. So, we got Lava Wave right now. I like that. That's actually really good. It's the Lava Wave over here, everybody. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, Yasuo, Hazu, they're all moving in, and Lava Wave value all the way at the top. Is Balog gonna burn? Is Balog gonna burn? Balog? No! Okay, he dodges it. But still, they get the waves. Did he time it properly? Yes, he timed it. He gets the wave, the newly spawned here as well. So good job by him. And that's, of course, a lot of pressure at the top. Oh, nice! What a beautiful setup again. The taunt came through, but Nick dies as well. So Lucio falls, but so does Maiev. They get a second kill against the Nubarak. And now we have 4 kills to 4. The Hardos doing much better here. Bad Benny, Varian is still mumbling to himself, practicing a couple of insults for the next fight. Your mama is so fat she can soak all 3 lanes at the same time. Down here. Ooh, careful, Farlander. You don't want to run into this. Gotta be careful with that. Yeah, actually, this is really one of the few cases where I don't mind the Lava Wave at all. You got the Vikings against you, you need to relieve a little bit of pressure on the other side of the map. Instead of this, they could have maybe also gone for a global hero like Falstad, but they're controlling this quite nicely. You want to set some lane pressure up and relieve some for yourself, so this is exactly what they're doing here. We got Nick already aggroing the boss. We have him also with the containment disc, of course. And now it's actually time for Team SoundLess to move in and try to make a couple of plays here. Oh, but the disc is out, and yeah, they can disengage with this one. They can disengage pretty easily over here. Okay. So, what else are we gonna see? Yeah. There's now the... careful. Especially if Sylvanas can follow up on that with the mind control, you're gonna be in trouble. And Nick has been the target multiple times now. But here comes again Ragnaros with his trade. That thing is just a powerful tool, especially if you use it around the objective. He uses it a bit too early though, because that tribute hasn't spawned yet. So with Hazu's help, they are going for another fort at the bottom of the map. Thanks to the hover siege mode, they can do that right now. But yeah, they're not only going to go for that, they're also dropping Professor Eric over here. Eric eliminated, and yeah, there's a lava wave again at the top. Hyder dodges it, but the timing for Chris is awesome. Look at the minimap. The next wave spawns, and he gets both of those waves. That's exactly how you need to use the lava wave. Lava wave depends on timings, everybody. You don't just YOLO that thing out. There are certain timings on every minute where those waves spawn, where you want to go for it so that you can get both waves on the map. If your lane is really pushed out, you can get even 3. So there's that. And there's a curse. Red team is cursed. They get another tribute, and it is awesome. Oh, it is party time. Okay. Yeah, there's another double kill against the Vikings. Oh my god. The bot lane is in trouble. And thanks to the lava wave at the top and now the catapults pushing in, this lane is also in trouble. The only one that isn't really struggling a whole lot is the mid lane, but we still have Eric being busy. But this game is, again, spiraling out of control for Team SoundLess. They went for a bit of a gamble in the draft because they committed to the early Vikings. They knew, of course, that that would immediately allow for counter picks to happen. But they thought, hey, this is the only way how we can win something here. The Hardos are just a little bit out of our league right now. We need to throw them a curveball and hope that they are not able to catch it. Now we got the keep at the bot lane already destroyed. The fort in the middle is suffering. And the top lane keep has also taken some damage. So the situation is not going to get any better over here. So, yep, here we go. That point might even be the end of the fort. I guess this one is not going to fall just yet, but only a matter of time. And they go for the boss again. They don't have level 16 yet. It's going to kick in soon. Bad Benny is sitting at the side. The disc is out, but doesn't connect. Okay. No disc for now. And here we go. Yeah, into the back line. Trying to go and get the drop on Lucio, which didn't happen. Varian gets cocooned, so that's another problem. But once that he's back, he can start to engage again. And they're already looking for that. Chris is starting to move in for the rest of the team. Can't really do too much here too. Fort in the middle, by the way, has been destroyed, and time is, of course, working in the Hardos' favor. Not only because of the bot lane, which will now consistently be pressured by catapults, but also because they're going to get the early level 16. So yeah, there's that. And Varian also nearly completes his quest. Look at Anubarak. Anubarak is only at 11 stacks. There it is again. So around the shortly before the 50-second drop, he goes for another wave. So he's gonna get this one at the top first. Boom. And as you can see here, next one is about to spawn as well. So timing is again perfect for Chris here. He gets the max value out of it. That gives them the experience too. We got level 16, everybody. Yes, they have it. And what does that add up? That adds up to Giant Killer. And also the Blast Echo over here for even more zone control and damage. So, does the red team have a chance? Probably not. They might still take the fight. You know why? Because they gotta YOLO something. You gotta have to take it. You need to take a bad fight at some point, and that both goes for core at the bot lane. So, they don't really have another chance here. They need to force this. They need to fight this. We know that's a shitty fight. It's the fight without a level 16 talent, but what are you gonna do? You have to battle it. They are losing both of their frontliners though, and the boss is taken. Another taunt, and it is the end of Sylvanas. Bam. Thrall was a better war chief than you. And immediately she goes down too. Alright, so with that, we have the bot lane now being attacked. Chris is dealing with the siege giants. The boss is moving in. The Hardos, ladies and gentlemen, they are cementing their position as a top 4 team as they are now looking for a 3-0 victory over Team SoundLess in this last Open Qualifier as they're coming in here. It's not looking good for the red team, not gonna lie. Lucio is down, the core is falling. Nicely done. The Hardos, ladies and gentlemen, with a big victory against Team SoundLess on Cursed Hollow. SoundLess, they got a little bit desperate here. They tried a different tactic. They went into a Viking build. It didn't work. The Hardos, too experienced, too strong, mechanically just too sophisticated here. And that is a win. A 3-0 for the blue team as they lock in the W on Cursed Hollow. GG. Well played, and congratulations to the Hardos for qualifying for the Masters Clash.
Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description, and check that out. Thanks in advance, and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.